Hari Om to one and all present here. My name is Megha and I'm currently studying in the 11th grade. I joined Bal Vihar when I was about 5 years and I loved going to Bal Vihar classes, and my favorite part was the way Shama auntie used to narrate most of the amazing stories with values hidden in them. And obviously Prasad was also the major part I loved, but that's how it's helped me. Bal Vihar ensured that every festival was celebrated in a very vibrant and enjoyable manner without losing its true essence. We were taught about the significance of lighting a diya. Due to all this, I learned and got involved, and I was very much interested into the rich culture of India. It also introduced me to people of my age group. We grew, learned and enjoyed together. Now the 10th standard is a very important and crucial year for every student, as it's like a test of all the hard working, the patience, the resilience each child has inculcated. And most of my friends, they gave up all their extracurricular activities as they had to completely focus on studies. Now I was among the few who had not done so, yet I managed to give equal time to both sports and studies. Obviously, many a times it got too stressful, and that's when I realized that all that I had learned throughout Bal Vihar helped me. It helped me to make the right decisions, keep a calm state of mind, and balance everything out. I gave my best and didn't fear about the rest because I knew that I had done my 100%. And fortunately, things wound up well, and I secured 98.6% in my 10th and emerged as a school topper. So I feel that this my first achievement was possible because of all the qualities that were instilled in me throughout my childhood because of Bal Vihar. Basically, Bal Vihar has been a platform for me to discover my potential to the fullest and channelize it in the right direction. It trains children to think out of the box and to be confident enough to point out their views. All this and much more has helped me to shape who I am. As a child, obviously, I did not realize this, but there was something about Bal Vihar that always pulled me back no matter how far I strayed. It was like a default system that I could depend upon in times of fear and strife, and it never failed me. It taught me a way of life, the words spoken, the views expressed, and above all, the values that were imbibed in me laid a strong foundation in my brain. Now, everyone faces problems. But Bal Vihar helped me to develop an attitude that helped me to accept every situation and work on it rather than just brooding and grumbling about what has already happened. This helped me to bounce back with double the energy and do even better. I'm really glad that due to my parents, I found my way to the Chinmaya mission, and now my sister is also a part of the Bal Vihar, and my mom attends all the Devi groups and the discussions held. The environment at the Chinmaya mission is amazing. It's very encouraging and motivating, and it's always giving me a push, gentle yet firm, that helps me to do my best. Now I would like to conclude by thanking and extending my appreciation to the mission, and by saying this: everyone survives through life, but Chinmaya mission helps us live through life. Thank you.
I must say that this was not a prompted speech. She has written it down herself. It was not even, no inputs from us. Yeah.
I would love to ask you some questions, but we'll reserve that for later. So can we have Twinkle?
It's on.
Just say hello. It would respond to your touch.
All right. Check. You can hear me?
He'll raise the volume. No.
Very good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Great. No, you can't hear me. I have to be louder. Okay. So I don't need to use a mic. I can be louder just like that. Is it okay if I stand and speak?
Welcome. The mic.
Yeah.
Very good afternoon to all of you. I would like to stand and speak, which is okay. The mic is not working. Now it's working? Okay, great. Okay. It has been, there's not a single day that which has gone in my life while teaching that I have not learned while interacting with this youth. So for me, I would say that as and when that I have been interacting and teaching with this youth as well as children, I have been upgraded, I have been smarter, I have become more skillful in the way that I operate in day-to-day world. So I would like to call them Generation Next 2.0 because this is what it is. And as and when it gets upgraded, I mean, I'm sure, it will keep on, they will upgrade themselves and we need to keep up with their upgradation. Everyone here, we have a sibling or children where we want to give them the best, isn't it? Yes? That's why we are all here, we are meditators. And when we say we want to give them the best is when, but in the raising, what happens that we come through this different emotional upheaval that they go through and which comes across to us. So it could be like anxiety, anger, back answering, hyperactiveness, my child doesn't sit at one place for a longer time, a lot of different things. Oh, he's always on the mobile phone, I don't know how to handle that. Are we getting this? Yes? So this is one part of a child who is actually so active. But tell me something, when they are born, are they born with this? With these emotions like anger or anxiety or fear, or are they born with this? Exactly. So I believe they are like a sponge, yeah, wherein they have this antenna, where they have this amazing power to absorb everything or every information that they are getting, either to vibration, energy, with what we speak, with what they hear, with what they teach, like Pramodini ji mentioned, we actually just give them the phone. So if we want them to eat food fast, what do? Just look at the phone or watch the TV and then, so that they eat faster. So this is just one way of making things faster because it's convenient for us. But here is what their absorption does. Here is what their antenna is all about. So, they are this power box, I would say, which is so smart, which is so intelligent, which is so sharp, filled with energy and vibrancy. And because they like to live in the moment, and they are in the moment most of the time, so that's why they have so much of energy and we are unable to cope up with that kind of energy, right? I got a gift, a new phone. And I didn't want to waste my time, so I called my nephew who's 11-year-old and I told him, would you please help me, just update me rather. And he was so happy and so patiently he taught me. So in a way he felt empowered. Same way, I have a lot of kids in my building where I go and play with them. So it's been so many years and now they have grown. Every time I go down, I learned something new. So this was 1 year back, and then, once I went down and they said, Twinkle Dee, that. So I'm like, what is that? So every time I used to go down, they never used to say hi or anything to me or what's up. They would dab. They would just do this dab. And I would say, okay, I need to know what it is. So is it a way to say hi? He said, no. What is it? It's roast. Roast? What do you mean by roast? So even he started thinking, what is roast? So I said, is it a way to greet? No. It's like you have someone in front of you and you're just celebrating. I was like, wow. So it's like celebration. So for them, this, without a word, it's like a celebrating. I'm very happy to see you types. Yeah. Then second thing which I learned in between was, there's this one dance moves that this very started like this. What is it called? Exactly. So I said, I was very intrigued and I was very excited. So I called up one of my neighbor to teach me. And he said, then he was very again patiently teaching me. He said, I took 5 days. to learn this. I said, wow, can I learn in like 2 hours? And if I learn in 2 hours, will you be proud of me? He said, of course, yes. And I learned. Now, the point here is that every stage of life, the children that we have, like I said, they are the leaders of tomorrow. They have amazing ability in them to do things. And they want to do things. They are curious. They are like, like I just said, the technology, everything is so fast and they know things so quickly. But how to preserve this? Like, if we want them to become leaders of tomorrow, what is it that you require out of them? What is it that you need to instill in them, that ability that will bring out the leader in them? So according to me, I feel that leader is one, like, Swamiji said that to bring in the change within us, that is one thing. Second is to bring in the change in the surrounding or the area or the world around you. How? Bringing the change with smile. You be successful, you become a successful leader, but if that successful leader has no smile and no time to sleep or not restful, what is the point? So it's all about a smile, a leader with a smile who reaches a ladder of success with the vision of helping others. So that's what I would say, that we need to imbibe these qualities in children of today to become better leaders of tomorrow. Now, Art of Living has been in this education field since almost 30 years, and we have various workshops which helps the children, and at a different level programs that we have. So we have the age group from 5 to 18 plus is what the programs are. So I would like Yugendra and Jeet to explain more on that, but I'll just run through what the program is all about. So we have Pragya Yoga, that is an intuition process wherein we tap in.
Do you need the presentation or you're okay?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Because I had just got one slide, but which is okay. But is it on? You can just put it on and they can just go it on, it's okay. So we have Pragya Yoga, an intuition process wherein each of us know that we have intuitive ability. All of us have intuitive ability. I think do not open it because everyone's focus will be there. Please shut it off. Thank you. Yeah. So each one of us has 6 senses. And we being meditators, we have better than others, I believe. So with children, when they're born, they have 0 impressions, right? So when they have lesser impression and memory. So when we here tap into their intuitive ability, we train them to catch the right thought at the right moment. That is what intuitive thought is all about, to catch the right thought at the right moment. So, each children have different ability and potential in them. Like what Jeet can do, Yugendra can't do. What Yugendra can do, Jeet can't do. So wherein here we teach children, there are a lot of children who have downloaded different mantras, Upanishads, Shastras, and we are also amazed, and they also do not know how they have done. It's like Ramanujan downloading from the universe. So everything is here. So exactly these children have done that. Like Jeet can actually close his eyes and I'm going to pass you one paper. You can draw something and he'll draw the same thing. You can give him something to read and he will read it with his eyes closed. And then there is Utkarsh Yoga, which is from the age group of 8 to 13, wherein, we have these children with so much of hyperactiveness. They're not able to sit. But with fun-filled workshop and breathing techniques and exercises and games, they learn to channelize the energy. Same way when it comes to Medha Yoga, which is a teenagers workshop, wherein we teach them actually the whole anxiety level, stress, peer pressure. They go through lots actually. And they feel nobody is with them, they're only one in the world. The parents are not there, but it's not so, but that's what they feel because that's the teen that they are going through. So in this workshop, we make them more responsible. We make them aware of what they are going through and how to deal with it. Again, there are a lot of breathing techniques. Sudarshan Kriya is there. Now, Sudarshan Kriya is the heart of the Art of Living, where Gurudev, Sri Ravi Shankar is the founder of it. And if you just do search in Google on Sudarshan Kriya, so there is a scientific research which has been done over there in it, and you can actually see what it is all about. Then we have Know Your Child workshop or a Know Your Teen workshop for the parents, which is like a 2-hour workshop. Here is where even if you don't have a kid, but if you just attend the workshop, it actually teaches you the skill to handle your child without being negative. So it's a very beautifully designed workshop, and we have also another workshop for adult, which is called Happiness Program, and we also do corporate programs as well. So I will ask first Yugendra to speak on her experience.